guys, it's Casey, and I'm the new student ministry resident here at The Rock, and I'm super pumped for this week because we started a new series called Family Matters. But first, we have a couple dates we need to fill you in on. On March 13th, we're going to have a high school rally here at the Big Box. Food, games, worship, teaching, a little bit of small groups, but most importantly, we're going to have an ice cream bar and a cereal bar. Like, I don't know how you can get much better than that. So make sure you're there. Be there, 6 to 8 o'clock. Also, in the video you're about to see, we have a couple technical difficulties, but y'all just hang in there with us and everything will go smooth. So y'all just listen to Tate and Abbey and what they have to say, and let's have a great night.
Well, hello, everybody. It is so good to see each and every single one of you. If you don't know me, my name is Clay Finklea, and I'm one of the pastors here at The Rock, and I'm so thankful you are joining in with us today as we are having an awesome time here at the Finklea household, and we'll get into that in just a second. But you might be watching from a house. You might be watching from a digital group. You might be watching as a middle schooler who missed our Thursday night small groups. Either way, I am super glad that you are joining with us today, and we are in a series called Family Matters. So we thought it would be good to shoot a little video inside of my family's kitchen. And I have two very special guests with me today. They're my brother and one of my sisters, and I'm so excited to have them join today. Welcome, Tate and Abbey Finklea. How you guys doing?
Real good.
Yes, super.
Doing super?
Super.
That's really, really good. Okay, so Tate, tell the people all about you. How old are you? Where are you from? What do you do after school? Where do you go to school at? Give them the rundown on Tate Finklea.
Tate Finklea, like Clay said, I'm 17 years old, go to school at Conway High School. I'm from Haiti, originally from Haiti, but I don't do a whole lot other than sports and work out, so not a whole lot to me. So.
Originally from Haiti. That's pretty cool. What about you, Abby?
I'm Abby Finklea. I'm from Haiti as well, the city part, not the country part, like that, country boken. But, go to Conway Christian, and after school, I just work all the time or take care of some kids.
So you guys are my family, which, some people may know, they may not know, but, we adopted you guys from Haiti when you were really, really young. I was probably only 7 or 8 years old as well, so it's just been a good ride. So I figured, we're talking about Family Matters and this series all about family. We might as well start with some embarrassing stories. Ain't that right?
Oh, yeah. Goodness.
All right, so Tate or Abby, do either of you guys have a good story about the Finklea family?
The Finklea family. The first story that comes to mind for me is just when we first moved down here, and Dad, somehow we get locked out of the first apartment we have, and we're like, you know what, Dad? The only way to get through this door is for you, the man of the house, to break through the door. So, Dad, he's like, oh, okay, let's go. I'll just break it down with my shoulder. Dad runs. He's like, goes, oh my goodness.
So he tried to smoke the door and did not do
Not
it.
even close.
Tate, do you think you could have done that?
I don't know. I wasn't working out as much as I was.
I can't believe you guys convinced him to actually do it. Well done. The fact that you guys didn't have to do it. Yeah. Tate, what about you? Got any good stories?
The one I can think about, just like Abby, when we just first moved down here was when Clay had just gotten told he was going to be the middle school pastor, and he decided to go help out with the community and grab some of the of the middle schoolers, and he brought me and Abby along with him, and we were driving, and we got pulled over because we weren't having our seatbelts on, and the officer wasn't too kind with Clay. So,
yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the job for like 2 weeks, and I get pulled over with like 4 students in the car. Yeah. That was real bad. But we're here still. Somehow I didn't get fired. We're good. Yeah. We're good. Thank you guys for sharing those very embarrassing stories. Super excited for you guys to be here, though, as we jump into this series called Family Matters. And I really do believe that family matters, and family is for everyone because God created family. Genesis 1:26 says, then God said, let us make mankind in our image and in our likeness. And what's cool is there's a plural there. God, he's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So he's God, but he's also 3 parts of God, And that in itself is a little family. So God, who is basically a family, creates people for family. Why do you guys think we need family?
Just to be a part of something. I always think that just naturally in somebody that you want to be a part of something, you don't want to be left out. I mean, for me personally, I want to be part of something good, something that encourages me. Yeah,
well, go into that a little bit more. What does it look like to be a part of a family, do you believe?
Just that you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
that you know that they're with you no matter what. You know, being a part of it. So.
That's great. That's great. What about you, Abby? Why do you think people have a need for family?
Well, I just think it's like a necessity of life. I mean, God did create Adam and Eve together. Like, they're meant to love each other and not do life alone. So I just think it's built into us.
Do you think we appreciate family as much as we should?
No, not really.
Why do you think that is?
Like, sometimes, our parents might tell us, go do something, and you're like laying on your bed still like, oh my goodness, I don't want to do this. But then eventually, like, one day you realize, wow, they're not going to tell me to do this. Maybe they're just raising me right so that eventually I can go do this on my own, and I'm going to miss them.
A lot of the times we just take our family for granted. Like, just because they're always there, and it's like, okay, like, cool, thanks, Mom, thanks, Dad. But the fact that our families are there for us. And our families are there so that we can have a better life. And hopefully, our families are there to encourage us and set a great example for us. How has a family encouraged you, Tate?
It's encouraged me in a lot of ways of everyday life.
Yeah.
So going to school and making sure I get what I need to get done. And after school, really it's just encouraged me just to stay close with God, to make sure you walk that path with Him, because that's the number one priority.
That's great. That's great. Abby, what about you? How does your family set an example for you?
Well, constantly they're, of course, pursuing their faith with God, and like whether it's my mom and dad together or them separately having their own relationships, but also they're just setting a good example. They're both leaders. Everyone's leaders in our family.
Right. Just
constantly showing me how to be a star and just be first in life and do the best I can and everything.
That's great. That's great. That's great. And there's another side of it where, there's a lot of people who have a great family, right? Mm-hmm. And like maybe we need to make sure we show great appreciation to those families, right? However, I know we have some students that feel like family isn't for them. Maybe they just got a rough home life, or maybe they don't have a home life, or, something just been bad at the house. And I think it's easy to look at this week and Family Matters and this whole series really and go, well, this isn't for me. Like, this isn't for me at all. Like, I don't have a family. Like, I won't get anything out of this. But I really believe family matters, but not only family matters, that family is for everyone. So that was a great conversation that I had with Tate and Abby. Unfortunately, because of some technical difficulties, we weren't able to catch the end of the conversation from a visual perspective, but that is coming up in just a second audio-wise. But I just want to say this. We talked a lot about having a great family, but some of you guys, I'll be honest, I know that you have a tough family life. I know it's rough. I know it might not be everything you want or everything you ever dreamed of. But if that is you, I want you to know two things. One, you always have a family here at our student ministry at The Rock. We want you to be plugged into a small group with a leader that loves you, that cares about you, with students that love you and care about you. It is a phenomenal family that you can have. But two, more importantly, Jesus is inviting you into His family. He died on the cross for you. He died on the cross for your sins. He died on the cross so that you could be with Him for eternity. You matter to God. You matter to Him so much that He wants to invite you into His family. Guys, I hope that you can understand that. I hope that you hear that and take it to heart. I know family sometimes is a really tough subject, but I do believe that we care about you. We love you. You matter to us. But most importantly, you matter to Jesus, and He wants you to be a part of His family, because family matters to God. Guys, Tate and Abbey had another great little talking point, and I just want you to hear this, because the visual side of it will not work, but the audio does. So I want you to hear this audio clip and really listen to their next steps that they are challenging for you. They said some incredible words, and I want you to hear them. And then after that, you guys will head into your small group. Appreciate you guys and love you. Tate, Abby, do you guys have any final words of wisdom as we sign off?
Take the step with God. You'd be very surprised in how wide your eyes will open just seeing how the great things He can do in your life when you tell Him that I want to be a part of you and want to follow what you have and your original plan. Just stick
awesome.
to it.
Abby, what about you? Do you have any last words of wisdom?
I would say, if you have a great family life, love your family and find a way to love others. And if you don't have a great family life, maybe find a way to get connected with God and bring God into your family just to make that situation better for you and just to find that love that you might be missing.
those are great words of wisdom, guys. I appreciate you guys so much for filming this, and it's been fun hanging out in the house with you guys. So I hope everyone that's watching is having a great night as well. We love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for being a part of the family. Yeah. And can't imagine life without you guys. Shout out to Mackenzie, who was not able to be in this video because she lives in St. Louis.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.
See ya.